Hello, this is Kathy's Cameras. Today I'm going to introduce you to my Hi-Matic 7S. This was an early rangefinder mania I kind of had on eBay. I had gotten the Minolta by Minolta ALS, a small fast lens f1.8 rangefinder, and it kind of got me going on these old Minolta rangefinders. So this one is one of the early models in the Hi-Matic line. I believe there was a Hi-Matic 7 before this, but I'm not sure if there were any other Hi-Matic models. I think this was a very early model in the 1960s. It's a beautiful camera, came to me in good shape, with the original leather Ever-Ready case. My thing with Ever-Ready cases is that if a camera in an auction online that you can't see in person includes that case, there's a good likelihood that it's in very good shape, that it's been stored in that case. They're ridiculous to use cameras with. You can see I don't have any of them on my cameras when I show them to you because they're just a hassle to take on and off. I do ship the cameras in those cases, and I just store them away when I have the cameras on display on my shelves in my home. This one was in the case, and again, beautiful condition. I don't think there's just one little scuff on the base plate, nothing else there, and then I think, yep, we still have the past sticker, the inspection sticker on it, and I always leave those intact just because that's an indication of very little wear and tear on the camera itself. This one did come not with the original lens cap, but it did come with the original lens shade. I'm going to unscrew this, but it's taking a UV filter along with it. I added that later on just to protect the lens. The lens shade I do find inhibits my view through the rangefinder and also will vignette on the lens a little bit when shooting with it, which makes me not understand, you know, why they didn't make it wider. Maybe they were reaching a happy medium between view through the rangefinder and vignetting. I don't know. But I don't really use this. It did come with it, and I like that it's original to it, but I don't really use it on the camera much anymore. So it's very simple, easy to use camera. It does use batteries. It does not have a selenium meter like the older Minolta that I have. Let me see if there's film in this. I just want to make sure. I always check before I open anything up. It is a 35mm format rangefinder. You've got a shutter button here, which can take a cable release. Winder here. Nice big size. It does have a hot shoe, which is nice. The Minolta that I have has a cold shoe. And then the winder here. And then on the barrel, you have focus is the very back, and there's actually a lever on the bottom, so it's very easy to focus when you're shooting because you just reach right on the bottom of the camera. And then here you have your f-stop and shutter speed. The nice thing, the way they set it up with the rings right next to each other, is once you get your desired f-stop and shutter speed, you can move the rings together. So if you want to go for that, you know, broader aperture where your depth of field is more, so you can bring it so your shutter speed will go down, but your depth of field will get higher. And I like being able to move both rings together in that regard, so I can kind of play with depth of field in that regard. Another thing is it has an A on both the f-stop and the shutter speed rings. So this will go into a fully automatic mode. All you have to do is focus. I'm amazed at that because it almost makes it into a point and shoot camera. And for this era, just amazing. I took it one day and I shot the entire day on this fully automatic mode, and the pictures came out beautiful. The metering on it is very reliable. I would definitely use it that way in the future if I needed to, but generally I like the flexibility and the control of the manual modes on the camera. So then we have, let's see, I'm trying to remember here, adjustments of the exposure value. Whoops, if I can get these to move. There we go. Just have to unlock them with the lever on the side. Yeah, and once we unlock them, we have exposure values showing through this little window here. And again, like I say, super easy to use. I did get it also with the rangefinder clean and clear. Sometimes you do have to open these up, which I have yet to do on a traditional rangefinder like this. One piece of leatherette fell off. I need to re-glue that. If I can find where it is. Hopefully I just put it in the ever-ready case. Oops, trying to open it the wrong way. Then inside we have pretty clean film compartment. Again, it needs a seal replacement. I'm trying to get to all these cameras, but I have so many to do. I'm doing my SLRs first. And I will be doing some videos in the future on seal replacement to show you how simple and easy it is. And it's a good way to get a camera up and running properly if it has light leaks. And also if you're reselling, it gives you kind of a refurbish type of condition where it's not going to have light leaks. You've done some work on it, so it'll be better to resell that way. That's my Hi-Matic 7S by Minolta.